When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates. And the 49ers will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Pirates offense will go to work first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him all week.
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Back to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his his man downfield. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Grabbed behind the line. It's Butler. He's inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. The Pirates headed quickly to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run the screen. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
What a huge stop by the defense, forcing the 4th down and making the 4th down and goal a little bit harder by getting a lost yardage play. Nice job bowing up by this defense.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look. So there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage. So
takes it the other way. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That's another solo. To the air on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hopkins. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Pirates will hustle to the line. Making side adjustments here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, ECU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond. They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fires to the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They know how dangerous this guy is after the catch, and boy, oh boy, they set their hair on fire and caused a wreck on that hit.
They sure did. You got to be careful, too, because they sold out on that hit, and if they miss, that tight end was going to be able to advance the football, but boy, oh boy, this defense playing physical.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On the option, he'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, better look out. There he goes. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the 49ers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown 49ers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Illinois is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Bowling. That's caught, it's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Pirates can really attack on this second and short. With the catch, it's Montgomery. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here they come 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Free yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to punch it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Boley. That's caught, it's Butler. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Butler. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys.
Fake the spike, and now he's going to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Jesse, that is so tough on a defense. You don't want to get a penalty by playing full speed, but you can't let up either.
You can. You got to give the offense credit, too, Reese, because they executed that beautifully. They hustled up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback acted as if he was spiking it, and the receiver did a great job.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
That's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes where you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might be changing the route. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Into the house. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
Got it behind the line. It's Green. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. Grab behind the line. It's Butler. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. And now on second down for this offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Boley. Unloads it downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Snap in the shotgun. Going for 6. Touchdown, Niners! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
24, East Carolina, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Allen. And the returner will be brought down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Boley. He lets one fly deep. Makes a catch at the 20. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. From the gun, the ground game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh... He's going for a big play downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Pirates moving quickly to the line. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to... Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Finds his man, it's Rogers. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pirates. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Runs through the tackle.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And the returner will be brought down. He East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Pirates in a good spot here with second and short. He wants to change this route. Off play action. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, East Carolina. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Number 89 with the grab and the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air on second down. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The last two plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Bowling. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback, because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
Grabbed in the middle, it's Butler. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Under fire. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Boley. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, ECU. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his man. It's Austin. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The 49ers want to pick up the tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hopkins. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Scrambling away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Hard-hitting tackle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught for the late touchdown. touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Trying to punch it in. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball. Yeah, breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.